Hey guys, so today I will be showing you how I colored my platinum blonde bundles to a royal blue color. I used 3 bottles of the Adore semi-permanent in indigo blue 112, and then I also used 1 bottle of the jet black semi-permanent, not blue black. I also need a coloring bowl as well as a coloring brush. I also taped a trash bag to my table so that the color wouldn't get on my white makeup table that I have in my room. Also, I prepared my bundles by placing a clip to hold the wefts together. I also brushed out the bundle so that it wasn't no tangles in it or any knots or anything in it, so that the color can be easily distributed throughout. I also colored my 3 bundles in a frontal, so that's why I used 3 bottles. So as you can see, I am adding a whole bottle of indigo blue into the coloring bowl. I used 1 whole bottle of the indigo blue, and then I added about 1/3. I didn't add a lot of jet black, so just a little bit to darken it. You're going to see me add some more just to darken the color a little bit more. So you just mix all of that up. I also tested that on the white trash bag just to make sure that the color was correct. I also added more. As you can see, I'm adding more black just to help darken the color so it's not too blue. And then sorry that my hand's in the way, guys. I didn't realize that when I was filming. You can see me testing the color on the trash bag just to make sure that the color was the same as I did on the test strip. So now what I do, I start from the ends and work my way up to the wefts. So I'm sorry that my hand's in the way, didn't realize. But you will see that I'm adding color to the ends, saturate the ends first, and then work my way up. As you can see, I am adding more indigo blue because I did get a little scared that the color was too purple. But as I continue doing the color, it looks purple because the oxygen has not hit it yet. So when the oxygen hits the color, it definitely oxidizes and turns lighter. So that the indigo blue just looks more purple when you first put it on. But the color ended up being perfect, so don't be alarmed if you see that it's too purple. Just keep going, you didn't mess up. So you can see that I'm just applying more color, just saturating that entire side of the bundle with the color and just working my way up to the wefts. Just make sure that you saturate every blonde strand that you see on that side, just to make sure. I also kind of do go in between the wefts with the brushes after I work all the way up to where the black is.
You won't get it tonight, 'cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
As you can see, that I have saturated the whole one side of the bundle. After you cover all the blonde on that side, I just picked up the bundle and flipped it over and started applying in color to where the blonde wasn't covered at on that side. So definitely make sure that you have completely saturated all of the blonde, because one thing you don't want is when you wash out the color to see blonde strands in the bundle. So just make sure that you saturate every piece of blonde that you see.
Get it tonight, 'cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
So now I have completely saturated that side of the bundle. I am going to move forward and take the clip off of the wefts and start lifting up the first layer of the wefts and coloring the blonde that was not colored. So definitely, this is definitely the most important part of coloring your bundles, just making sure all the blonde has been covered. So definitely go in between your wefts, make sure that you get every blonde that you see and cover it with the color. And now I'm just going through each layer of the bundles just to make sure all of the color has been evenly distributed throughout the bundle. So this is definitely, like I said, the most important part, just to make sure that every piece of blonde strand on the wefts has been covered.
My enemies, I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight, 'cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
So at this point, I grab a red tail comb to comb through the wefts, through the bundles, so that the color is evenly distributed throughout. You will want to start at the bottom, start at the ends, and work your way up to the top of the wefts. After I comb through the bundles, I just go back and move the hair around with my fingers just to make sure that I have colored every strand, every blonde strand I've seen. As you can see, I'm going back in with the color just to make sure that the entire bundle has been saturated with the color. So definitely make sure you do this step. You can see I'm pulling back all the layers just to make sure that I don't see any blonde strands.
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
So after I have fully covered the whole bundle with the blue color and comb through it. I just place the bundle in a plastic processing cap, just so that the color doesn't get all over the place, and that the color can sit and process. So now I'm going to my next bundle, and I just spilled the color all over the table. This is why you want to make sure that you have a trash bag on the table, because you don't want to get blue color on your table. But now moving on to the second bundle, I'm adding a whole another bottle of Indigo Blue into the bowl, and then I go in to add the jet black color as well.
Tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight.
So now I am moving on to my second bundle. I prepped that bundle and I'm combing through it just to make sure there's no tangles again. And basically all I'm doing with this one is following the same exact steps that I followed with my first bundle. Starting from the ends and working my way all the way up to the top of the wefts. And just making sure to saturate the entire side of the bundle before moving on to the next side.
Crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.
So right now I'm getting ready to color my frontal. Being that there's blue already on the trash bag, I have to put down a new trash bag just so that the color doesn't get on my lace of my frontal. So I would recommend you coloring your frontal first, just so that you won't get, like I said, the color on the lace part of your frontal. So I just go ahead and lay my frontal down and comb out the tangles of it, just to make sure the hair is laying nice and smooth. So after you have combed out the frontal, you just begin to do the exact same steps you did with the bundles. Start from the ends and work your way up to the roots. Just making sure that every strand is evenly covered with the blue color.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight.
So as I get closer to the roots of the frontal, I just go ahead and start parting, making horizontal partings in the frontal, just to make sure that I get in between the hairs and covering all the blonde that is in the roots. I'm just being careful not to get color on the lace. So this part of color on the frontal gets tricky as you're blending in the blue into the black roots, you have to use vertical strokes so that you can blend them out and make them look like a gradual effect.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly.
So now that I have completely saturated this side of the frontal, I take my comb just to comb through the strands just to make sure that I can distribute the color throughout the frontal. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. So after going back in with the color to make sure I cover all the blonde strands on that side, I flip the frontal over and saturate any blonde strands that were not covered from the front. Going back into comb that side. It looks like I've got everything on that side, but I'm just going to go back in with the color just to make sure.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.
As you all can see, I'm just making my final touches on the frontal to cover every blonde strand that I see. I also went ahead and colored my last bundle off camera so the video wouldn't be as long. I also will have a clip after this to show you how the hair looks right after I wash the color out. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I can't wait to create more tutorials for you guys, so just go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, and see you later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so this is the color that it ended up being. I'm sure you all can see the blue. This is the frontal. You can definitely see the blue. Sorry about this soda can. So definitely see the blue. These are the bundles. It turned out really good. I'm definitely happy with the color. So I'm so happy that I got the Platinum Blonde bundles. It was definitely a lot easier to color than to bleach bundles and get to the Platinum Blonde and color it. So I would recommend, if you want to do this blue or get a color like this, I would recommend getting platinum bundles that are already Platinum Blonde. It's just easier. Alrighty, so now we'll have the next video you all will see will be the video of second review of the hair, to let you know how the hair holds up with the how it took the color and how it you can style it. So alrighty, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.